You give them a full solution for a certain time limit, they're gonna want more of it. They stay for longer. You just upgraded someone that was likely a bad quote unquote client that was at 0 followers that might have been like, I want to try this out, whatever, all the way up to I'm locked the in, doing everything I need to, and paying a premium price for it. So the way that I like to think about making these challenges is in 3 steps. Well, to start off, it has to be a win for the company. That's number 1. Number 2 has to be a win for the clients. And then number 3 has to be a win for me. I like to keep the third as the last one specifically because if the company wins and the clients win, essentially I'll win. And even if I don't win then I'll win in the long run. But as long as it's a good idea for the company in the long run, and especially a good idea for the clients, and you can find a way to merge all of that together, that's gonna be a recipe for a fantastic event for your clients, challenge, whatever it might be, okay? So the 3-part step is the 3-step plan of how I ran this challenge. Step number 1, you wanna create a goal that's centered around what the clients are supposed to achieve. And what does that mean? That means that I flat out asked them, okay, this is what we're doing for our Christmas challenge event. We're starting December 1st. It's ending the day of Christmas Day. What is a goal that you have wanted to hit? Flat out. That the challenge is centered around a premier goal that they want to hit specifically for them. I'm not gonna say it is the fat shredding challenge if somebody's looking to build muscle and gain weight, right? It's specific to each client. Make it personalized, okay? So I went in with my check-ins normally. I always do check-ins with my clients. And I said leading up to it, it was like, hey, we're running this challenge. Dog nose, this is a doggy. We're running this challenge. And so basically, what do you want your goal to be centered around? Some said, I want to lose 5 pounds. Some said, I want to lose 10 pounds, whatever it might be. Now, I wanted this goal to be something that they can achieve and then something that they should really strive for. So it shouldn't be easy. They shouldn't be getting their goals December 6th, 7th, 8th, right? It should be like damn near the 20th, 25th, like around that range where if they worked hard, they will achieve that goal, okay? And now the tiering system is based on the 3 things that I mentioned. The first one was their overall goal. And if they reach their overall goal, they're gonna win a certain prize. And that prize should be desirable but simple for everyone to achieve. The overall goal should be something that everyone can achieve, okay? So the prize that I was giving to everybody, or that I am giving to everybody if they achieve their goal, is a $10 Amazon gift card. Simple, something that everyone can say like, okay, I don't have to beat this person to win something. I don't have to like be better than somebody, especially if we're in different areas of our fitness. If somebody's like years training, I'm just starting, there's no way I'm gonna beat them. Like it's not like a bench press 500 pounds challenge. Like it's gotta be something that everybody can achieve. It's always a base layer every single person can achieve. So that is their specific goal. Boom. The next tier is broken up into each of their specific habits that I want them to build normally that'll get them to their goals. And I know it's kind of a long-winded way of going about this, but I'm gonna explain it the best way I can. So with their overall goal, let's say it's to lose 5 pounds. What are some of the things that they're gonna need to lose 5 pounds? Well, they're probably gonna need to exercise, okay? That's number 1. What's another thing they're probably gonna have to do? They're probably gonna have to eat right. So stick to their meal plans, stick to their macros, their calories, all that. And then number 3, which it's not necessary, but I think it's pretty like adherent, if that makes any sense, is they need to build a good habit. Most of these people that are just starting to train off, they don't have the habits necessary to actually achieve those goals. And so what I did was during that same check-in, when I asked them their goals, I said, okay, these are the next tiers. We're gonna break down the next section into being 3 different badges. If you earn your workout badge, so if you hit over 80% of your workouts, you win this prize, X prize. And the prize, I wanted to be centered around something that'll help them with their workouts in the future. If you really wanna make it multifaceted and swing it way back around full circle, you could always do that. Or you can just give them a regular prize, whatever it might be. Up the prize more so than that $10 Amazon gift card, because that's just the base level of entry. They want them to build up to something like, okay, I really need to do this, because if they do these habits, they're gonna reach their baseline goal anyway. So each thing should be complementing each other, okay? And it's something that they still can all achieve on their own. They don't have to beat anybody else, right? It's if I complete 80% of my workouts, I'm gonna win this badge, I'm gonna win that prize, okay? And the badge isn't the prize, not like a badge, like a physical badge. That's just what I named it in the app so that people were like, oh, I won my workout badge. This is the prize that coincides with that, okay? The nutrition, they're probably gonna have to eat right. So it's like, okay, if you win your nutrition badge, you win this prize. And that's the hardest for most people. So I made that the best prize out of all of it so that people can be like, I really want this prize. I'm really gonna stick to my nutrition, right? And then the habit one, same thing. I did a habit that'll complement the rest of them, the exercising, the working out. So whether that be getting 8 hours of sleep every night, or if that's just even like 10,000 steps per day, or if it's tracking your food, right? So people have a problem with the eating, but even if they get that down, they don't track it. So I can't see it. We're not on the same page. So it's got to help me as well, right? Dogs. It's going to help me as well if their habit is to track their food. It makes everything streamlined better. These are the things that I want these are the things that I want my clients to build up and work toward that'll end up getting them to see results, which if they see results, guess what that means? More lifetime value. They're going to want to stick around. They said, wow, I really achieved this result in 24 days in Christmas. Imagine what I could do in 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, right? And so with that, they've developed a habit, which usually they say it takes 21 days to develop a habit. So if they spend this Christmas time developing that habit, they got it locked down. They're going to be great to see more results in the future, right? Also, with all this, it keeps them adherent and consistent in the app. They're going to want to keep logging on. And that's the biggest thing for working out. You just got to be consistent. You can show up, whatever. Anybody can give a meal plan. Simple. I'm recording a video here, mister. Okay, get down. Come on, get down. So, I forgot what I was saying. But essentially, they build a habit for 21 days. Right? They're going to be more adherent. They're going to be more consistent. They're going to connect habits and specific things to their goal. They're going to say, wow, if I follow the workouts, if I follow my macros, if I develop this habit, I'm going to see great results. And they are. Like, it is going to happen. Guaranteed. If you work out and you're actually being truthful, if you work out, hit at least 80% of your workouts, right? 80% of your macros, like, to a T. And then 80% of the days you do your habit, you're going to see results. Like, there's no doubt about that. And so when you're doing this challenge, structure it to where it's multifaceted to be like, okay, I have this goal. Here are the habits and the things that I need to achieve this goal. But with each one, you unlock like a new prize, a new tier that's going to end up getting you that goal in the first place. It's something that is not competition based. They don't need to beat anyone else that's beyond their skill level. And then the last tier, I said there's 3 tiers. The last tier on top of all that is the top prize winner. So basically what I want it to be is an entry level where everyone can get it. Then the middle one where most people should get it, right? And they can still get their overall goal if they don't hit each of the 3 workout, nutrition, habit badge. If they just do the nutrition badge, they're still probably going to reach their goal, but they'll only win that one prize. So that's why I ticked it with each badge and broke it down. They're going to win more stuff because the more adherent to the little things they are, the more results they're gonna see, and they should be rewarded for it. Hence, different prizes, okay? And the last one, like I mentioned, is the competition base. So that's what keeps everybody like, okay, I am gonna really try my best because if I do all these things, I can beat everybody and win this grand prize. And that should be the best prize. And what I did was I made that prize a free service. And so that's gonna what? Let's think through. If I have different plans, first of all, regarding that, if I give away free something, everybody likes free stuff. Cool. So they're going to want it. Now, if I make that free shit really, really, really cool, really good, they're going to really want it. Awesome. And now, if I make that free shit really, really, really cool and really, really, really good, and it's something that normally would never even thought to be made free, they're going to really want it. And so ideally, that free thing should be a service that can end up getting you more clients or more lifetime value out of that customer in the long run. And so what does that mean? If I have different plans for my coaching, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, you're going to get the premium, the top tier plan for free for the next month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever it might be, absolutely free. So then people that are on the standard plan, They're like, shit, I really wanted that, but I didn't have enough money to do that in the first place. I want to win this so I can get that service. And it has to be like a great service, like really, really cool, awesome, something that everybody would have wanted. It's just so absurdly priced high as a price anchor anyways, another side note in business, but so absurdly priced that most people can't afford it. And it should be something that takes up a shit ton of your time as the coach, because that's what provides that value. And that's why the price is so high. It's worth it for you, right? And it's worth it for them. So you make that price anchor super, super high. You give it away for free for the next month. What does that do? The person who wins it, if they're on the standard plan, they're gonna want to get to that premium plan anyway. So if they win this challenge, and ideally it should be geared toward favoring the people that are on that standard plan so that they can experience that premium plan. Side note, if they experience that premium plan for a month or 2 months, whatever duration of time you give it away for free, they're not gonna wanna let it go. They're gonna see the value in it. And a lot of people misconfuse value and price. A lot of clients, they don't know about you when you're on that sales call. They don't know what to expect. They just say, okay, this is what I think this service is worth. That super high price tag on the premium plan is just way too much. It doesn't make sense. So I'm just gonna stick with the standard plan, the basic plan, whatever it might be. And then when they see, they already trust you. You have rapport built up. They're already in the challenge. You gave them results. Then they're gonna see that premium plan and be like, oh my gosh, if I got this much value out of the standard plan, imagine how much value I'm gonna get out of the premium plan. You give that to them for free for a month. You have to deliver, of course. You deliver for that free month. Work your ass off. Don't do none of this, oh, I'm only gonna work with what I'm paid and worth. Work your fucking ass off. Show them the value in that super high price tag. Most people are gonna wanna stick with that. They're gonna see the value in it and say, okay, this is worth it. I'm getting a shit ton more results than the basic plan. Now you just upgraded somebody into that plan just for a free month, and they're seeing results. They're gonna stay for that lifetime value because you're doing all these challenges and shit. It's just multifaceted, different levels. Scale it all the way up. Bring these clients that are not on the premium plan up to the premium plan, and now you just increase your revenue and lifetime value to the customers. Double whammy. So that's the way I structure the plan. What else? That was a really long clip, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully that made sense for everybody. Just to recap, 3 levels to a challenge. 1 is that you get a prize that everybody can achieve, no matter how bad you are. You set a personalized goal that everyone can achieve, and they're gonna see value in it. You give a prize for that. The second tier is break it down, break that main goal on the bottom down into different steps, and give a prize for each of those steps. And ideally, those steps should feed into your overall goal and the things that you need them to complete for an overall goal. So let's connect this to a different service. I don't even know. Social media marketing agency. If you go to a client and you're like, hey, I need you, what is a goal that you want to achieve? I want 100,000 TikTok followers, they say. Okay, 100,000 TikTok followers in this amount of time period. That's your goal. So if you achieve that goal, you get this prize. You get this some sort of gift challenge thing. The second tier out of all, and this is for every client, you have to personalize it. Then for all the clients in general, you break down those steps. So it's like, okay, this is gonna be a posting goal. If you post 3 times a day for 80% of the days or more, you get this prize. Right? Because that goal of posting more postings is probably going to get you closer to that goal of 100,000 anyway, right? Then the next tier could be something like, or the same tier, but the next broken down step in that tier could be something like most memes used or most trends followed. If you follow a trend for more than 80% of the days, now I shouldn't say most because that creates the competition, but it could be like, if you achieve more than 30 trends in all of your videos, you'll win X amount of prize or whatever it might be. So everybody can say, okay, I'm going to follow trends. I'm going to create videos based off trends. So if there's like a really cool sound on TikTok that's like trending, you create your content around that trending music. And that's probably going to feed into more views, which is probably going to feed into more followers on your TikTok account and get you to achieve that 100,000 goal that you wanted to in the first place. And the third thing, whatever, you guys get the point. You just step it up. I like 3 steps. You can do 2, 5, whatever it might be. I like 3. And then lastly, then you could say whoever grew the most percentage of followers within that time frame, percentage, not amount, percentage, gets a free month of your top tier premium service. right? So now you created, I want a goal of 100,000 followers. I'm going to go get that. So that's my goal. Now I have the second tier, which is for each habit and things that are going to feed into that goal, I'm going to win prizes. So I'm going to strive for these prizes, and that's going to get me to my overall goal. So I'll likely get all 4 of these, okay? And then lastly, you create a competition. So it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to keep getting followers. That's my goal. So if I got 100K, I'm just going to keep going. Like, I'm not going to slow down. I'm going to keep posting. Maybe it's 4 times a day, 5 times a day. I'm going to use 70 trends, not 30, whatever. You grow your audience, whoever grows the most percentage, because obviously if you're at like 1 million followers, one client's at 1 million followers and they get to like 1.1 million, they grew 100,000 followers. But if somebody's at 0 and they grow to 100,000 followers, that's a much bigger difference, even though it's the same amount, 100,000 followers, right? So multifaceted, each step builds upon each other. It'll feed back in the client's mind that says, okay, if I do these things, I'm going to achieve this result. You establish those habits for them. You're going to have a more adherent client, and then you're going to have more lifetime value over that client because they say, wow, in 30 days, I went from 0 to 100,000 followers. I never thought this was possible. This is amazing. I'm going to stick with this guy. Bada boom, bada bing. And then whoever wins that top tier service, provide a great service, make it over the top, unbelievably good, and then you could price it to be a premium, and then they're likely going to want to stay for the following months after that. Set a time limit on that, so you give them a full solution for a certain time limit. They're going to want more of it. They stay for longer. You just upgraded someone that was likely a bad quote-unquote client that was at 0 followers that might have been like, I want to try this out, whatever, all the way up to I'm locked the fuck in, doing everything I need to, and paying a premium price for it. That's basically how you do it. So that's the Christmas challenge. Super long clip. Hopefully there was some value in that clip. And if you want to win some prizes, apply for coaching. Apply for my coaching. And Simba's coaching. He coaches you too. Anyway, that's the clip.